I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank my family and all these great volunteers and friends that we've got behind me. This is a big day for us. We've spent the last year on the campaign trail, getting the signatures, getting out and talking to people all throughout the state of Arizona. And it has been a great experience. And thanks to my family and our team and all these volunteers behind us, today we're going to be turning in over 13,000 signatures. So we will be on the ballot for the U.S. Senate here in Arizona for the Republican side. And we're looking forward to this election cycle. And I'm grateful. A lot of these, you'll see this box down here. You know, this is just a sample of some of the ballots we've gotten. Over 7,000 of those ballots were done by hand, means face-to-face. People actually going out, whether it was at a political event, community events, gun shows, volunteers going door to door. Many of these people that you see behind me are responsible for these signatures down here. And we're pretty proud of the work that was done over this last year to get over 7,000 signatures from people right face-to-face. And what we've heard, everywhere we go, is the people of Arizona want an authentic candidate, somebody who's a proven conservative leader and fighter that's going to go back to Washington, D.C. and fight for the things that we're experiencing, not just in Arizona, but in our country. Everywhere we go, the top 4 issues continue to be the border, the economy, crime, and national security. I'm proud that to represent the Republican Party as the most experienced candidate in this race, period, when it comes to dealing with the border, when it comes to managing a budget of a large agency, balancing that budget, staying within that budget. I'm proud to be the only candidate who understands what it means to fight, to protect our communities, to keep us safe from crime, which we're seeing a rise in crime across this country. But in Pinal County, over the last 8 years, we've successfully reduced crime. These are experiences that we need now more than ever. The consequences are too high. And we need a candidate that understands this, that's going to be able to hit the ground running, that has the connections to fix these issues, not just for the state, but for this country. So I am proud to be one of the representatives of the Republican Party moving forward. We're confident we're going to win this primary on July 30th. We look forward to getting your vote. And we absolutely know without a shadow of a doubt that we are the best candidate for the general election, and we look forward to winning that in November as well. And we're going to have Sheriff Lamb or Senator Lamb as the next senator for the state, the great state of Arizona. I don't know if you guys have any questions here. As you can see, we're all pretty excited about it. It's a big day for us. I think it's a big day for Arizona. It's a big day for people who really want to restore this country to the greatness that it was. And what I am is I'm not a politician. I'm just a patriot who loves God, family, freedom, and the Constitution. And that is why I fight every day, not just for my family behind me, for the people behind me, but for you, the citizens of Arizona, and for this great country of America. So thank you.
Now, everybody knows here who would be the best for the border. So without a doubt, with your competition on all levels, Democrats, Republican, Independent. What are you going to do first thing when you're in office as a senator, to be, what's your first action for the border?
Yeah, George, thank you. Great question. The very first thing is we've got to get back to the Trump era policies, the policies that were working. Day one, we've got to start putting things in action, putting plans in action, putting policies in action that are going to protect our country, our southern border. You need somebody that has the connections to be able to do that, the relationships, that understands how the border situation works with federal government, local law enforcement. And I look forward to being not just the most qualified candidate in this state, but I'll be the most knowledgeable candidate, knowledgeable U.S. Senator back at the U.S. Senate in Washington, D.C. as it relates to the border. So we've got to start day one, and what we need to do is close down the border, take the handcuffs off our Border Patrol agents, let them do their job, get the president to hopefully at that point it's President Trump, and he knows what to do. And we're going to support him in what he's doing and reinstating those policies that we know worked while he was the president for 4 years.
Absolutely.
So right now, there seems to be this understanding that you might be the underdog in this race and kind of your own, that what are the steps right now to, I guess, close that gap? You had till August between you and Kerry Lake. What's it kind of look at?
Yeah, you know, look, I've been a twice elected sheriff. I'm the only candidate that's beaten Democrats, and I'm looking forward to actually representing not just Republicans. As a sheriff, I've represented Republicans, Democrats, and independents. In Pinal County, we know what it takes to reach across the aisle and make sure that everybody feels like they have a representative that cares about them. Our polling has showed that at worst, we're at 50-50. And in some areas of Maricopa County, we're as high as 63%. So we feel very good, and we don't necessarily see ourselves as an underdog, and we certainly see ourselves as the most qualified candidate in the state of Arizona for the U.S. Senate.
I have a follow-up. I don't want to jump everybody here. My question to you, sir, because when Governor Hobbs, before she became a governor, obviously, Kerry Lake and her were debating for the governor's seat. And at that time, Governor Hobbs refused to do a debate with Ben. She was throwing all kind of tension, like, you know, she wasn't happy with the situation. Are you going to call her out right now, sir? Sheriff Lamb, future senator. Are you going to call her out for a debate for this? The people deserve the debate.
Absolutely. We agree. We think it's important that the citizens of Arizona get a chance to see who is going to represent them best in Washington, D.C. We're open to a debate, and actually we've been calling for that debate. We would love to do a debate for Republicans, and we'll also love to have a debate with Ruben Gallego as well. Because what we'll be able to show is that we've got the right experience for the U.S. Senate here in Arizona to deal with the issues that we're dealing with. So I very much look forward to it. I would love any debate, and we'll accept it anytime. I know there's a lot of organizations working on setting up forums and debates all throughout the state, and I look forward, and I'm there for any one of them. So yes, let's do it.
Yes, let's do it.
Absolutely.
At the moment, Kerry Lake has Trump's endorsement. How does that affect you and your campaign?
Look, I would have loved to have had President Trump's endorsement. I think he knows that I've supported him all along, and I continue to be a stalwart supporter. And I look forward to getting a lot of those policies back in Washington, D.C. as it relates to the border, crime, economy. I mean, we had policies that worked, and I think all of us would love a little bit of that back. And I look forward to that. Look, as we move forward, this is about one-on-one, you know. You can get all the endorsements in Washington, D.C. They usually come with favors. That's one of the problems with endorsements. What we're working on is getting the endorsement of the Arizona people. That's what
Absolutely.
and I think you're going to see, just like these folks back here have, that come July 30th, we will have the endorsement of the people of Arizona. Now we're going to go turn in our signatures, and thank you guys for being here today. And I want to especially thank my family, these friends. They're all like family to me. We've been blessed to go all over this state, and we've met so many great people, and so many people that feel just like you out there listening feel frustrated, and you want something different. And we have an opportunity to put something and send somebody different back to Washington, D.C. Send somebody who is a real patriot and a real conservative, and somebody who knows what it's going to take to fix these issues. I've spent countless hours down here at the legislature helping write bills, helping kill bills, helping draft legislation that will be beneficial to the people of Arizona. I've testified in Congress, and I look forward to taking all that experience and hitting the ground running next January when we take this state back. So, looking forward to it. Y a mi gente hispana, lo que estamos haciendo aquí hoy, es que estamos entregando a nuestras firmas. Ya tenemos más de 13,000 firmas. Vamos a estar en la votación y queremos tener su voto el 30 de julio, que sería la primaria para nosotros, y en noviembre para la elección general. Que nosotros vamos a poder ser el mejor candidato para representar a Arizona, que sea con la economía, con el crimen, el aumento de crimen que estamos viendo aquí en Arizona y en el país, y también por el borde, protegiendo a nuestras familias y a nuestro país de lo que está pasando ahí al sur, en el borde también. Y nosotros estamos bien ansiosos y esperando para representar a todos aquí en el estado de Arizona. Así que quería Me encantaría tener su voto el 30 de julio y me encantaría tener su voto en noviembre para ser su próximo senador de Arizona.